All right. Hey, everybody. I just wanted to do a quick video of what I figured out on the machine since I had asked so many questions the other day. But this is a session. As you can see, it says Roshan Eve, but that's the artist. I play a lot of gospel music, and this is the artist that I play for. And so one of the challenges for me, because it's not a hip hop set or something like that, using the machine in a way that would best reflect the freestyle type, not I shouldn't say freestyle, but the free flowing type nature of, going from going from one section of the song to another, back, with no like set particular arrangement. And so what I did was this. As you can see, I'm looking on my section of, this is my scenes right here. And what I have is I have my click track by itself. I have the verse intro, which is what I have pulled up for with no bass in it. Then I have the verse with the bass in it. Then I have, as you can see, let me go to full. And then I have, and I've actually got some extra stuff in here that I can clean out now. I was trying to figure out how to do it. But then I've got the hook, and then I've got over here, we went into a whole nother song. So I programmed that out as well. And as you can see, it's just got, I just put the different sections with the bass, without the bass, that kind of thing. So that's what it looks like on the software side. What I did on the machine is, in my group A, obviously that's my drums. And let me go up here first so you can see that. What I have, let me get out of it. I'm in my arrange window like that. So as I have my arrange window, as you see, all the buttons are lit up at the top. Well, I only have 8 of those, so I made sure that I could keep them, or my whole song, or 2 songs in this case, less than 8 sections. And I used all 8. But I'm on the click track, so when it starts, it's on the click. I can go to the verse or any other part just as freely. I don't have to just go straight across. I can just hit the button. So I have those set up there. I guess, I could set them up on the pads as well, but there's a reason I haven't done that, and I haven't figured out a better way to do it. So if I could put my sounds up there, that would probably be even better, and then because then I could have more sections. But here's what I have. So I'm gonna take that off of scene. So and obviously the scene button is right there, and I do have it set to pin right now with that on there. So what I have, I have my different sections here as far as the sounds are concerned. But on my C bank of particular importance, I have, let me go, well, these are my pads for my C bank, but let me show you over here. I have set up exclusively to the C bank is my vocals. So let me scroll this up so you can see. I think they're all on. Yeah, I have some early. So I don't have anything on the first pad because I took that out. So watch what I can do just with the vocals in my C section. I got my backgrounds here, and then I've got a silence to cut them off. I still got them in choke groups. And then, the different sections. And then I actually have this pad, but it's applied to this choke group. And then I have another one. Sorry, that's louder, but it's applied to a different choke group. The reason is, all of these in this choke group obviously are going to cut each other off. So when that rolls back around, if I do the chorus twice in a row, I need to have this carry over the bar line. So I made a separate one in a different choke group, so that it could carry over, and I could hit, well, let me turn, hold on. Sorry, I'm not super fast with remembering what's going on here. Take it off of arrange. If I'm on that pad, I want to turn just, I just want to turn this one down because it was super loud. My God is faithful. Yeah, okay, so I turned that one down a little bit. Now that I've got that, let me go back here. Now, I'm in the C group, so watch how this is going to play out. I do have to hit the play button for this, but what I have is all of my sounds looped. And importantly, I think you can see it over here. Yeah, look over there. It says, let me get my mouse in the picture. It says scene sync. So I have the scene synced so that I can hit it, because I'm actually playing the piano with this. I'm not showing you this with my keyboard setup right now, just because I can show you everything on the machine without it. But I have my scene set to sync so that it will, or the sync, sorry, is set to scene, not the other way around. But that way I can hit the button before the scene is over and it'll jump for the next scene. So that'll help me I don't have it as a shorter interval, because I need that time to get back, playing the piano. And I'm attempting to trigger this with my left hand. And go from there. So here's what happens. Let me make sure. Get off arrange. Okay, so now that I'm on my arrange window, it's at the beginning, and here's what I can do. I'm gonna put it on click. Singer can be talking. You just got the scene going, then I hit this here, and it doesn't go yet, but I can still be on the piano, and I'm ready to play. Music comes in here. You see that? She's doing her intro right here, while she's singing. But because I have these buttons on my C, I can sit there and trigger the singing going on with it on my pads. So let me go to the verse here. That was me hitting the verse. And she's singing verse, You see what I'm saying? Got it there, and then I'm going to go right on to the hook real quick. Well, actually it plays twice, so now I would go on. Now I'm ready for the next time it pops up, and I need to be ready for this pad right here on B1. Here we go. Let me try to do this. And so this is how I'm triggering backgrounds. That's how that works. Still playing the scene, and then I'm gonna switch back to intro there. So as you can see, and we're back into the verse, still playing with my right hand because I've got all that in. But this is how this whole section is set up, and I could add in extra "My God Are Faithful" parts that whole time. That plays through twice, then we come back up here. Time for the verse. I'm back on the piano. See what I'm saying? So I can go to the sections as I need to. And what I did, so let me, and I do have, I would actually have to go to group B to stop I have the track there, but then I'd have to go to A to stop that as well. Oh, wait, there's something somewhere else too. Okay, so see, I still have the play button going. Let me try that again. There we go. Sorry, I'm trying to hold the camera and do all at the same time. So I have silences set up in each one of my groups so that if I had to stop everything, and I've tried to make them a different color pad than what else I have going on so I could get to it easily for each one. But my main my vocals, are in my C group, and I just leave it on the C group while I'm still able to hit up here for the scenes. Like I said, I'd really love the scenes down here because that means I'd have 16 scenes to work with. But as soon as I do that, I don't have access to my vocals, and I guess you could say I guess I could go here, but it's an extra button push. I'd rather have it, this works for me with this being up here. I just have 8 scenes per particular song, and then I can lay out my vocals on the pads, and I have spots for 16 vocals. So what I did to kind of set this up was chop up, and I didn't do the programming in Maschine. I actually did my programming in Fruity Loops, but I chopped up all my sections. Let me go to where is that at? Is it in I think it's in the C group. Let me look right at the pads themselves. Or is it in patterns? Where was it at? I just looked at it. Oh yeah, it's probably in pads somewhere. Maybe not. Let me see. Oh, I don't have any set because I'm literally triggering. That's what it is. These don't have anything set. I just know where. So I've got the first part of the hook, second part, third part. The only reason I broke it up into more than one pad is because for this particular thing, you know how locked the tempo is in Maschine, and so the way that this particular vocal carries over lines and everything, it was far more it was not matching up to where it should be, so it was easier for me to trigger the sections, you know, take out the silences, the singer nuances and things like that when she recorded it. I really pulled this from our the literal track itself. I have all the master files, and so I chopped them up in GarageBand. You know, it didn't have to be anything special or expensive, but I made sure to get it right at the line, and then I made the file itself in Fruity Loops because it's faster for me to. I mean, I know you can sample in this, but I just work faster right now in Fruity Loops and just put the files right in there, and then sent that whole little piece as the WAV file to pad 2, pad 3, pad 4, and pad 5. But then, you know, I have the bridge section. You know, we got that there, and it's still different sections like that. So as you can see, I can, if something goes wrong, I can still have that control over the vocals as this stuff is going on up here. So I just kind of wanted to show how I was using that for in a gospel music setting. And obviously, I guess if I had to go to a different song, I don't have but one song set up at a time on this. But like I said, C group, all my vocals. Now, if you had your vocals were such a way that they're right on the beat or something like that, you could still program them in up there, and then you would have full control. Then I would go to scene and have full control over which scene has the vocals, which scene doesn't, but then I'd have more scenes. So in this case, but I kind of like the fact that I have control over when I can punch my vocals, because there might be a time, you know, in choir settings, this isn't a choir song, but if it was a choir song, you know, being able to punch them in when the singer goes somewhere specific. So that's how I used Maschine in a gospel music setting.